This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference, a precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. A handoff from the shotgun. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The completion sets up a second down play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Longhorns have first and 10 here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Extra points. Let's see uprights.
Texas.
Returner decides to field it. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Now they're running on the toss. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Clemson. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moore.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out.
Has it back to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And it's field as returner trying to create good field position here. Returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Peoples. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And he's got it. No problem. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Alexander. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Ohio State, 23, Texas, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, and it falls incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The short completion to the tight end. Physical one earns the first down. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they
breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense,
he's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Peoples. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. They're sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Maiava. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Pounding away with the run game.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on a previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Looking to pass, it's Maiava. Grab behind the line, it's Alexander. He uses the spin move to get into the open. He'll make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout on the field. Talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. That's Park. It's Peoples. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship, and they keep the football and secure the win. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Going after, not right through.
Ohio State. 31. Texas. 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. To pass. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all of the rookie